Today we are going to start a new chapter, and that is image processing. So consider a complete image in the form of a matrix. Image is nothing but it's a matrix basically. And in the matrix, you can see that one image that can be represented in the form of a matrix, and each pixel elements will be considered as a number. So I mean to say, you can see that multiple variations in the pixels will be considered as the different number. So coming to that, the topic in detail, we will see how if I have an image and I am opening that image in any editor, I mean to say any viewer or editor, you can open in any app and you can start zooming this one. You can see this image is made up of multiple small blocks. Can you identify this one? You can see that it's made up of multiple different type of blocks, right? So you can see that here if I change something, if I put some color, it changes there, right? So these small blocks means if I convert this digitally into some numbers, what will happen? This is very dark, this is little lighter, this is again dark, this is again lighter, and this is lighter, much lighter, and like this the value changes. So what happens? If I have to assign some value, what we'll do? For example, we'll give this 0, then we'll give this 0, this will be like 0, this will be like maybe 10, this will be like 20, this will be like again 20, this will be like 30, then this will be like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, like that, based on intensity I'm telling, based on brightness I'm telling. So different values can be assigned to different pixels. So on the whole, what I mean to say is this is a complete matrix. This is a complete matrix, and here these pixel values are different numbers. Okay, so that I mean to say. So one complete image can be processed in the form of a complete matrix. Now, if I do any manipulation, for example, if I multiply all the numbers by 2 or divide by 2 or multiply by 0.5 or add a half part to another half part, or if we pass those things with some filters, so that will actually convert this image into different looking things. So by using these things only, by using these pixel values, we do some transformation. So in the background, some mathematical operations takes place. So that is called as image processing. We take image, convert into matrix, and those matrix element we do multiple manipulation. Those numbers we change basically. So that is our class today, and we are going to see now in practicals. So at first what we will do, we learn how to give input image to the Octave system. So for that, let me zoom the screen so it will be very clear to you. Okay, so our first step should be, initially what we have to do, we have to first create a folder. That is the first step number 1. That is very important. So let me create a folder. You can create wherever you want, you can create, but I am creating on desktop. So image processing is the folder name. Then what you have to do, you have to open this folder, and inside that you have to give some image. Image should be there, that only we are going to process, right? So some image should be there inside this one. So we can see what images we kept. Image 1 will, you can give some name or you can leave it as such. So we can just simply give some name, and name is 1 and 2. Okay, and we'll give the name as 2. Okay, now what next? We'll go to the Octave system, and in the editor we'll write the program. So our program should be like, at first what we have to give? We have to give the file name and path name. Actually this is the line responsible to take the input image from some particular folder. So f name, p name means file name, and path name. Now you have to give user input get file, UI get file.
Subscribe for more upcoming content
from the folder. So this command actually works for that purpose. Now what is the type of the image? For example, our images, you know what type of images are there. So images can be JPG, PNG, TIF, BMP, GIF, like that multiple different type of images are there. So you should know the extension of the image. So if you go to any folder, I mean, you can click on this and you can see that what is the type of the image. You can see that PNG is coming here, no? PNG. If you click on that, you will be getting that details like PNG. So this is a PNG type of image. So we will give our extension star.png. In case your image is JPG, so what we'll do? We'll write star.jpg. Okay, so our image is PNG, so we'll type PNG. Okay, then we'll write, this is not important, but if you want to click on the folder, when you're running the program, in the folder it should be written that browse to, that is just for notification. So that purpose you can write to browse to, and then semicolon. Now whatever image is taken, its name will be A, because we are using the command image read. ImRead is the image read. Now what we'll do, we'll take the file name. Whatever file you will select, that will become the name of the image. So that we have to do. And then what we'll do, we'll just, in some figure, maybe in figure number 1, we want to display whatever image we have taken, that we want to display. So the command is im show, means image show. What it will show? It will say show A. So that we have to do. Once again, I'll explain you the command. File name, path name means what file name we have to take, I mean what image we have to take, that will become the file name. And path name means in which folder the image is kept. I have to reach to that folder. So for that we are using the command pname. User input get file means user can take any input from any folder. So for that we have to open the command. So that is user input get file. What is the type of your image? PNG, JPG, GIF, TIF, BMP, whatever. So that you can do. Browse to is just the information. When the folder is being opened, that time it will appear. Browse to will be written there. You can change that to anything you wish. Then whatever file I am selecting, that we have to read and we have to show that in A. Now to see that also we need something, right? So in figure number 1, it has to display that image. That is the idea. So let us try to run the code. When you try to run the code, be sure that you open the same folder which you have created. So what folder we have created? We have created image processing, right? Now in this you can write the name of the file, like image input. This is the name of the program. So we'll save it, change directory, and we'll go to the folder and see whether the program came there or not. See, now before 2 images were there, now 1 program is also there. So everything is correct. This was step number 2. You have to verify. Now you have to run the code. Once you run the code, you see that browse to is coming. I told you, no, this is just for information. Browse to. Instead, if you are telling, you can write open the image. Now you run. Here you see, open the image will come. Okay. So now it is giving you the option that what image you want. So you can see that image 1 is there, image 2 is there. So we want to open, for example, image 1. So we'll click on image 1 and we'll wait. So in figure number 1, it is showing this one. Okay. And you remember that we were showing that we have this option also. We can use title and we can write input image. This you have already used before. So you can use this one and it will show you the input image. So this is the input image. So likewise you can take the input image. This is very important. So by this way students, you can take the input image. Now we have to see that what all the elements are there. I told you, no, every pixel can be converted into a number, and those numbers I want to show to you. So what we'll do, you can have a look here. In this, if I run this code, immediately the image option is coming to select the image and it's displaying. Okay. Now I want to see what is happening behind. So you remember what for we are using the semicolon. We are doing this semicolon so that processing happens, but it doesn't show you. But if you remove this one, what will happen? The processing will also show you that what is happening in background. So what we'll do, we'll run this code and we'll take the image number 1 this time, and we'll open. You can see that, can you see that all the numbers, whatever the numbers are being processed now. So these are those numbers which is available in the image. So generally we tell no, a 2 megapixel camera is there. So 2 megapixel means what? 2 into 10 to the power 6. That many is what it is, like millions of pixels will be available. So those millions of pixel points are available here. You can see that how many points are there in the image. So that you can see that is till now it is processing. So think that inside one image how much data is available. So you can see that this many data is available. It's keep on processing. It will take some time. So consider this as a big matrix in that this many elements are available. So to our eyes it is like just an image, but actually to the Octave system or MATLAB system or Skylab system, they have to process this many numbers. If we just multiply this by 2, to every value it will try to maximize by 2. And if we divide by 2, so that also will be giving you the value of lower than that. But what happens here, basically you can see that there is no number which is greater than 255. So value actually rises from 0 to 255. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 255. So that's what is shown here. So you can see here, see the numbers and keep on dragging this one. Still it's taking lot of time. You can see that this many numbers are there. So based on the variations of color and its intensity and its hue value, so based on that a number is assigned to every pixel, and that small image itself is having this many pixels. So that we have to consider. So this was all about image processing, the basics. After this we'll be just learning how to do different operations in this. We are going to learn how to convert image into grayscale, how to convert into black and white, how we can rotate, how our resize works. So these things will be working. So whatever applications you're using for image processing, instead of like your camera or paintbrush or something, so how they basically do the things in background. So those things we are going to see in the forthcoming classes. Thank you, students.
Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel.